Hello everyone, Langley Shazer here, and I'm going to do my persuasive speech on life and the arts. The thesis for this is that the arts are fundamental in not only child brain development, but also in economic development as well. So what are the arts? The arts are defined as any expression of human creativity and imagination. That would be theater, musical composition, orchestras, ballet, the visual arts, painting, sculpting, photography. These are all examples of arts. And again, this is examples of human creativity and imagination. So I'd first like to preface this by stating that in my own personal experience with working with economic development, also now working in education, one thing that's troubling is that normally the first program to be cut, either from a community or from an education system, is the arts. And the troubling thing about that is that there are studies that show that the arts have a positive impact on brain development as well as, again, economic development, both to be positive in nature. So let's talk about brain development first. The arts help to engage children in both motor skills and motor skill development in terms of how to hold a pencil, a paintbrush, being able to use your hand-eye coordination to create images. They also help with abstract thought and cognitive ability. We know that math and music are very much correlated in terms of pattern recognition. So we see that the brain develops very naturally through the arts, through music. There are only certain areas of the brain that respond to music only. There are certain areas of the brain that only respond to music and then translate to movement. That would be dance, ballet, those types of things. So again, we see that a child brain develops very naturally by everyday activities such as singing, drawing, dancing, and those types of things. So we see that the arts in the visual and auditory sense do give children the opportunity to have their brains wired to be successful and to learn creatively. Now, moving on to the economic development portion of it, art galleries, museums, those create not only a tax base and not only a revenue stream for a community, but it also increases foot traffic, it increases tourism, it also gives people an opportunity locally to enjoy different things that maybe they have not experienced before. So you see that on an economic side, that the arts really do help boost an economy. They give an economy and a community the opportunity to be competitive against other communities that maybe have arts programs or maybe be doing some different things, such as, again, theater, ballet, symphonies, those types of things, museums, art galleries. All those generate interest, and they all generate income, not only for the business owner, but for the locale in which they are established as well. We see that when you have things such as events and festivals, that you generate a large scale, one-time tax influx or a revenue influx for that community. So when you have these large festivals, you have people who come from all over the world in order to pay for merchandise, buy music, experience music. When they're out in the open and in different areas, you'll notice that they frequent the establishments that are already there. So you've got people who are going to be eating, they're going to be dining out, they're going to be visiting bars and different things. And so you see that all of those things happen when you have those festivals and those events. So you have an opportunity there to not only generate interest in the event, but you can generate interest in your community as well. So then you have the opportunity to have more people want to move to your area, and more people want to be a part of the things that you're doing, because large part due to the integration of the arts and the community. Now, when you have arts and when you have things such as ballets and such as theaters, such as art museums and galleries, not only are you generating those things from a purchase power perspective, but you're also creating jobs. So now we're looking at the other side of economic development, which is job creation. So now you're putting people who may be unemployed or may be below employment status in terms of being underemployed, are now having an opportunity to have perhaps a better job or a job that they have more satisfaction in, which would give them the opportunity for longevity. So then people who want to stay in a job help a job to further itself, thus creating a cycle where you have buildings and businesses that are being occupied, that are being used, being rented out, and etc. So you can see that even in a community, the arts play a pivotal role in how a community develops, how a community identifies itself, how people interact with one another, and then of course that we have the child brain development side of it, education side of it. So they go hand in hand with the higher standard of education, the higher opportunity for education and brain development, thus leading to higher opportunities to have job placement and other things in the arts that may or may not currently be available. So I hope you all will help me to support the arts, and not only in this community, but in your own communities. I think that they do wonders for children, they do wonders for adults, they do wonders for senior citizens, and I think that we really need to keep a firm grasp on the opportunity for people to have arts programs and schools and communities that have arts programs available to their citizenry. This is Langley Shazer. I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, this is Life and the Arts, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.